The Rogue Ohio Power Bar has become kind of a reference bar for a lot of home gym owners, and for really good reason. If you're an Ohio native like me, you can pick this bar up for $285 plus tax. It's not what I paid for it though. A couple of Black Fridays ago, I managed to get this bar for $50, which is insane for what you get out of this bar. So why does everybody talk about this bar? Is it the Rogue quality? Is it the 205K tensile strength? Is it the lifetime warranty? Is the fact that it's manufactured here in the US? It's a lot of those things, but for me, it's all about this knurl. When I bought this bar on Black Friday, I honestly didn't think I'd keep it. I had a really aggressive bare steel bar in my garage already that I was using for like deadlifts and a lot of my powerlifting moves. And I really liked the feel of the raw steel. So I thought I'd, maybe give this as a gift to somebody or resell it and make some money to buy more gym equipment. But I did not think I'd keep it until I got my hands on it. How to describe the knurl on this thing. Have you ever hugged somebody and like really wrapped your arms around you and they just sort of, like dead arm it back? It's really uncomfortable, right? You just want them to show that they care about you, like wrap me up a little bit, give me a little bit of love. Well, the Ohio bar cares about you. It is holding you as hard as you're holding it. Honestly, you're gonna leave a little DNA on the bar from time to time because it's really holding you. The shaft on this bar is 29 millimeters. That means that for most weights, it's not gonna have any whip in it at all. So it's not really a bar you'd use for like Olympic lifting, but that's why it's called the Ohio Power Bar. It's for powerlifting. Full disclosure, I did try clean and jerks with this thing during a workout once, and it utterly destroyed my hands. This bar really is the workhorse of my gym. Squats, bench, overhead press, bent over row. I love deadlifting with it. It's the bar that is most often on my squat rack. Chalk, no chalk, dry, sweaty, doesn't matter. I never have problems getting a hold of this bar. Even like high rep deadlifts in the 300-pound range, I'm going standard grip, I'm not switch gripping. You could just really get your hands dug in on this bar. Squatting with this bar is really nice too because of the center knurl. It's super aggressive just like the rest of the knurl, but when you put this sucker on your back, it's gonna stick wherever you put it, and it really sticks. So typically if it's real hot out here and I've got my shirt off, my shirt's coming back on when I squat with this because it's going to dig into your skin. Not a chance, no way. Honestly, loaded up with all my bumpers, you do see just a little bit of flex in the bar. I'm not usually playing around in this area. In fact, I don't think I've been there in years, so some of you monsters are, but this is the only bar I've ever used that gave me a callus on my back, which I think is pretty cool, but if you're not into that, I guess you could wrap a towel on it, but I really like it. I like squatting with that. The bar does not feel like it's gonna move or roll on me ever. So this bar comes in a lot of different options. I've got the black zinc version. I went with that one because it was 50 bucks. And honestly, for most powerlifting and most gym use, I'd probably go with this one. Or the stainless steel option if you want to spend 400 bucks on it. The bare steel one's a little cheaper. I'm not diligent enough to take care of a bare steel bar. I know I'd let it get ruined. And I don't think for powerlifting I'd go with Cerakote. I've got a couple of Cerakote bars. I've got the Bella bar and Cerakote, and it's not bad. Like, I like the way it feels, but there is a completely different kind of bite when you're talking about zinc or bare steel or stainless. So if you're just going to get, one of the bars, I'd go zinc, bare steel, or stainless, depending on what you want to spend and how good you're going to be about caring about the bar. So if I didn't do any Olympic lifting or CrossFit style workouts, this would very likely be the only bar I'd want to use. I hear a lot of people in reviews talk about, like, if you're gonna cheap out somewhere, don't cheap out on the barbell. So this thing is right around the $300 mark. My opinion, it's not a crazy expensive barbell. There's a lot of barbells for like 200 bucks, 150 bucks. After you add in shipping, you're gonna get over that $200 mark. If you are going to spend that kind of money, the 100, 150, save up and get one like this. You've got the lifetime warranty, you've got Rogue's quality, the Rogue customer support. It's a great bar and they stand behind it. It's USA made. I love everything about it. If you do some of that CrossFit style stuff and Olympic lifting, maybe get the Ohio bar. less aggressive knurl. It's a really nice bar. It's not my personal favorite bar, but like for a general all-around bar that you're gonna beat up and throw around, the Ohio bar is great. I kind of want an Ohio bar. To be fair, I want this, I want the Ohio bar, and I want the Ohio Deadlift Bar. I want the triplets, I want all three. I think they need to be under one roof. I think it's important to keep families together. I mean, who's gonna argue with me on that? You should keep families together. The other nice thing about a bar like this is it's extremely useful even when you stop lifting. With the knurl this aggressive, it makes like a really nice wood rasp. I mean, you can really hog material off with this thing. Or if you need a salad and you have a hunk of Parmesan, you could just like really grate it right off there. So it's multi-purpose. No one could get mad at you for owning 1 or 2 or 3 of these kind of bars. I'll link to this bar down below and a couple other Rogue bars I like in the Olympic bar I use. I really like it. It's the Right Equipment new gen bearing bar. Check them out. And like I said, don't skimp on your bar. You can skimp on a lot of other things. You can go to the dump and find plates a lot of the time, but don't buy a bad bar. Buy a good bar. And this is a very good bar.